Hi, everyone. It's me, Bridget, with my life story, my truth. Everyone else has their opinion and their truth, but this is my content with my truth. I would not defame any one character. And yes, I did say I will only say first names, but I know I messed up in part six. But it's okay because that's my past. And this is my truth. Um, Part seven, we will start where I left off at, where I need to talk to Thomas about Greg, the man I'm really in love with. So this particular day, I remember my kids were gone again with their fathers. Remember, I have the weekend, well, actually Friday night, all day Saturday, and maybe Sunday morning to myself before the kids return. Don't forget, I work second shift, so my kids are in school during the day. And don't forget, we're now into going into the second year after me leaving my ex husband. Okay? So the kids have gotten a little older now. Uh, so as my story go on, the timing is piling up and the years are going by. So this particular day, it just kept bothering me. Like God kept saying, Bridget, clean it up, clean it up. When you gonna clean it up, you need to tell this man about this other man they work together. It was really bothering me this day. But I just could never ever fix my lips to talk to Greg about it. Even though I was in love with him and he was the man for me. But I couldn't fix to hurt him like that. I just needed to clean up my end because I knew already what Greg was getting ready to do. He's getting ready to ask me to be his woman. I already knew that because he had mentioned it to me the last time I seen him. He said, when I come back here the next time, I need to ask you something. And I told him, I said, I'm not ready for no marriage. He said, I know you ain't ready to get married. I said, look, I ain't ready to get married. I'm not ready for that right now. He's like, no, but I need to ask you something. It's about me and you. I just need to ask you. And I said, okay. So that I knew the next time I would see him, he's gonna ask me something. I just didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it had something to do. He was gonna ask me to be his lady, his woman, be in a relationship, get out of that single mode. Because I always tell him I'm single. I can do what I want to do, and he'd just look at me like, "Yeah, you ain't gonna be single too long." That's what he used to say. But anyway, this particular day, remember Thomas is my best friend. He really, really was my best friend. And this particular day, I called him. I said, can I talk? He said, you want me to come over? He just cut me off like, you want me to come over? I was like, yeah, because I need to talk to you. He's like, okay, I'm coming, but I'm not. I'm coming in my personal car this time because I'm not working this weekend. I said, okay. He came over. We sat on the couch. I mean, when I looked at him, I saw in his eyes with Thomas. Thomas was really in love with me. I seen it, but I just wasn't in love with him. I love him as my friend, but I just wasn't in love with him. It's a difference. And I never wanted to make him feel any different about anything. We just did the same routine as friends and everything. We just stopped the sex. So and he agreed to that. So he knew not to be like getting frisky with me and stuff like that. Which I knew he wanted to, but it just wasn't gonna happen. So he said, so what you want to talk about? I, I've really been worried about you. And I said, I know, but I have to be honest. I like to be honest. I'm just in a position right now. I didn't know things was going to work out this way, but it did. And remember, I had asked you about Greg, and he was like, "Yeah." He said, "I was wondering how you know him." I said, "He's the one I'm seeing, the one I told you I was seeing before we met." He said, "Oh wow, you seeing Greg?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "For real?" I mean, he was like, I'm looking at him like, "Yes, I'm trying to tell you." And like, was getting ready to say something, but he didn't. And he said, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Well, what that's gonna stop me being your friend?" I said, "No, it didn't stop you for all this time. This, what it's been almost a year now." He said, "So, dang, that's wow." I said, "What do you mean, wow?" He's like, "Nah, I'm just like shocked." He was like, "I'm shocked. This man I see like every day, and I would have never thought that." I said, Thomas, I'm just trying to be honest with you because I know you guys work together. When I first realized you was a detective, I don't know you guys. I don't know how you guys interact with each other. And as time went on, I was just like, look, I need to just go ahead and tell you because I have a feeling y'all work together. He said, yeah, we work together, but not all the time. He said, I see him every now and then. I said, yeah, but y'all detectives. It's not like you're a patrol officer. You're a detective. And y'all don't need to be detecting me. I just need to get this all clear. He said, look, I just need to make sure things are the way they're supposed to be. He said, that's why you keep asking me, am I your friend? And I was like, yeah, because I felt like really in my heart that you were falling in love with me. He said, Bridget, you know what? And he took my hand. He said, Bridget, I do love you and we can be friends. And I'm going to just leave it as that. He said, so you decide what you want to do as far as me. But other than that, you're my friend. And I said, thank you so much, Thomas. I really, really appreciate that. That means the world to me. Because I said, I'm not here to hurt you or anyone. But I just wanted to be clear. I didn't want us to just be like doing things and we're not clear about it. Because I said, I know we're attracted to each other. And he was like, you know what? He said, you know why you're my friend? I said, no. He said, because you're different. He said, I've never met a woman that's so different. And I said, well, that's just me, but I like to be honest, not just different. And he was like, yeah. So we went on it for the next couple of years for just being friends. I still would come to his house and fix his computer. I may have slipped up one or two times and had sex with him. I'm not gonna lie, but we were clear about what we were. So, other than that, that's where that part went. But now we're gonna get into moving off of Andre. At this time, Andre, I'm pretty much ignoring all his phone calls. So he stopped calling. You know, he just stopped calling. I stopped calling him because I had to move that, and I didn't know how to. But anyway, Thomas now was clear about things. I'm still seeing Greg. Greg has been prolonging for the last 2 years about what he wanted to talk to me about. Remember, I said he was going to talk to me about it. So next time, every time we see each other, he's like, "I'll wait. I need more time. I need to make sure I'm doing the right thing." Stuff like that. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, okay, you want to wait?" So when he would tell me that, I'm still in the mode of me being single. I mean, literally, that's how I feel. If you're not gonna step to the plate to me and make me your woman, I'm still single, and that's what was in my mind. I'm still single. I do what I want. I'm not gonna answer to you. I will tell you and talk to you about things, but you're not gonna put me in a position of being your woman, and I'm not. But yes, I was in love with Greg. Yes, I really was. And if he asked me anything at that moment, I would have said yes. But he wasn't, he just kept like stringing it along for the next couple of years. So I'm not going to sit up here and lie. One day I was getting off work, riding down 295, and it was at night, and I got pulled over by a state trooper. And when I got pulled over by the state trooper, he came asking my driver's license, insurance card, and he'll be back. He said I had a blown out tag light. So I'm sitting here in my car like, what is a tag light? I mean, I really had no idea what a tag light was. So when he came back, he said, "Man, I'm gonna give you a warning. It's like a 30-day fix where you can go get your tag light fixed." And I said, "Officer, I don't mean to be rude, but what is a tag light?" He said, "You don't know what a tag light is?" I said, "I'm telling you, I have no idea what a tag light is." He said, "Ma'am, step out of the car." So I got the car. I'm like, "Oh my God." And he said, "Come on, walk in front of me towards the back of your car and go to where your tag is located." So as I'm walking, I'm going to the tag. Okay, I see the tag. I said, "I see my tag." He said, "Yes, right up under the tag. Every car has a light. It shines on the tag at night so we can see the tag." So I looked at him. I said, "You pulled me on for that?" He said, "Yes, that's protocol. You are required to have a tag. That's part of inspection as well." I said, "Oh, so how long I got to take to get this fixed?" He said, "You got 30 days to get it fixed before they're going to give you a fee. And then you're going to now pay a ticket." I said, "So I'll have to pay a ticket now if I go get it fixed." He said, "You got 30 days to get it fixed." I said, "Okay." So he gave me the warning ticket, the little fixed ticket that you got to take to get it fixed. And I go get back in my car and he said, "Are you single?" I looked at him. I said, "Yes, I'm single." He said, "Here, if you can't get it fixed, I know some people that can get it fixed. Take my number." I was looking like, "Really?" I said, "Well, that'd be great because I don't have time. I gotta go pick my kids up from school. I don't have time to be doing all this other stuff. I really don't. And I hate. I know this your job and everything." He said, "Look, nah, don't worry about it." He said, "Call me out. I know some people that help you get it fixed." I said, "Okay." And I cannot remember his last name because I really wasn't thinking like that. But his name was Tim, a state trooper. I'll never forget it. Never. Yes. Only reason why I never forget it is because when I did call him, I called him like a couple of days later, and I called him to get my to help me get my tag light fixed, which he did give me this company to go to, and he know the guys that are there, and I didn't have to pay anything; it was free. But he said if I would go out on a date with him, right? And I'm like, "I need to get this tag light fixed. I don't have no extra money to be paying for this." So I did go out on a date with him. Yes, and we went to a bar. Actually, we went to the it was called the Green Turtle in Laurel. So we Laurel, Maryland. We went there. I mean, he was really cool and everything. I was just worried about this ticket. I really was just trying to get out of this tag, like all that. But he was cool. And I'm like, "Lord Jesus, here, state trooper. Didn't God tell me clean up my mess and I'm back in mess again?" So I just like kept it real. I said, "So what is the reason you wanted to take me out?" He said, "Cause you're beautiful and I just really interested." I said, "Interested in what?" He said, "You." I said, "But you're interested in me and you have on a wedding band." He said, "Yeah, I'm married, but I'm in the process of getting a divorce." I said, "Well, I'm going to be honest and I ain't going to sit here and hurt your feelings or anything. I really appreciate this, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am seeing someone." I said, "I know I should have told you before I decided to come out, but I really want this. I really want my tag light fixed, and I really don't want this ticket." He said, "I know. I know why you came." So he was like, "You know what? You seem to be a very good person because I have never had." I said, he said, "You seem to be a very good person. What I'm going to do is, you make your decision if you want to continue seeing me, but I am going to be getting a divorce, and you think about it." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna think about it." But we had a great time. I mean, he was really nice. Now, I will say this. I did date him for I say about 2 months. Yes, I still was in love with Greg, still in Greg, my normal routine. Yes, Thomas was still my friend. I would see him, my normal routine. Andre was no longer in the picture, but he would still call every now and then. I was like, dang, I was like, he must really have not gotten the message. I said if he called me one more time, I'll answer the phone because that's not fair. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But this state trooper Tim, the last date that I had with him during this time, I think it was like 2 or 3 months into this, I told him I couldn't do it anymore. And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because I feel very guilty of doing this and you're still married. Even though you're going through a divorce, you're still married, and any day you can change your mind. I don't want to get myself all worked up and wrapped up into something. And also, I'm still seeing someone. It's not fair to him either. Even though I'm single, I just still feel weird. I don't feel right about it." And he said, "I understand." He said, "So what you want to do?" I said, "Well, can we just have some space for a little bit until I figure out what I want to do?" He said, "I can give you that. So can I call and check up on you sometime?" I said, "Yeah, you can do that, but I just don't want to do any." He said, "Look, if this is all about the tag, like I'll pay for the tag, like." I said, "No, it ain't got nothing to do with that." I said, "It really don't." He said, "Bridget, look, when you're ready, you let me know." I said, "I don't think I'm gonna be." He said, "Look, I understand about being unsure." He said, "That's why I'm going to divorce. I'm getting a divorce now because I'm unsure of what I want to do in my life right now." So we're both like on the same page. I said, "Yeah, you're right." He said, "There's nothing wrong with that. Just take your time. I'll give you space, all the space you need." I said, "Okay." So at that time, I learned about his birthday is in June. I'm thinking like my ex-husband name is Tim. His birthday's in June. I don't want another June man, and I damn sure don't want another man named Tim. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So I was like, I don't know. I gotta do something. But anyway, I just put him on the back burner. Like, he's just there if I really need him. Even though he would call, we would talk for about 5, 10 minutes, and that's it. And then all of a sudden, Andre started calling out the blue, back to back. I wouldn't answer the call. He leaving me messages like, "Bridget, I love you." And I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm really like, one day I was sitting there, I'm like, "I don't know what to do, God. Please help me." I'm like, "I don't want to do," because I don't like hurting people. I really, really don't. But I'm going to end this video for, we should be on number 8 now. Oh my God. I hope I don't have 20 videos, but we're going to be on number 8. I got to end it because Facebook videos are limited. And then we're going to come back. I think I'm on number 8. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're going to come back with number 8. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.